Do you? Bro, it's soundtrack, man! Now, at this point, they're just trolling. Alright, let's analyze a bit. Karua is eating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 burgers. And 4 fries. Large fries. Oh, she a fat ass, if I've ever seen one. Takumi got only 1 drink, and I suppose he's trying to apologize.
Karua, ごめん。悪かったって。
What'd he do?
映画見に行く約束してたのに。私ずっと駅前で待ってたのに。
だから本当にごめん。一日勘違いしちゃっててさ。
This is crazy, bro.
マジで反省してるって。
本当に反省してるの？
してるって。だからこうしてお詫びにランチもご馳走してやってるだろ。
Go see the movie again. Or like, for real this time.
にしてもちょっと食べ過ぎじゃないか。こんなに食べる気か。
これくらい食べないと気が済まないんだよ。
Man, she's so fun.
だってずっと楽しみにしてたんだよ。たっくんと一緒に映画を見に行くの。
Aww. Also, something interesting is that she has an accessory here, but it's a weird one.
ごめん。本当に。
じゃあ、あの約束言ってくれたら許してあげる。
え？ここでか？
うん。
わかったよ。何があっても、彼は俺が守ってやるから。
わかった。もういいよ。許してあげる。じゃあ、仲直りしたことだし、たっくんも一緒に食べよう。
これ、俺の分も入ってたのか。
当たり前でしょ。私はこんなに食べないよ。でも、もう忘れないでよ。忘れられるのって寂しいんだからね。逆だったらって考えてみてよ。もし、私が忘れちゃったらどうする？
Trust me, this is not... They're not saying that for the sake of it. I feel like she's really gonna forget us. Some, Sean type shit.
もし、私が記憶喪失になって、何もかも忘れて。
What was I just...
たっくんのことも忘れちゃって、赤の他人見たくなっちゃったら、どうする？
は？何言ってんだよ。
なんてね。冗談だよ。
Could this be related to Mama's experiments? So we don't even know what she's doing. Did the experiments be Emo and Nima, actually? Ow. Hold up, I forgot. What was the accident she had with her dad? Was it a car accident? I don't remember. Because if I'm not remembering well, it's not a car accident, it's invaders, right? But they didn't tell us it was invaders. I don't know. Where am I? A desert, bro. Yeah, a place I didn't recognize. When I came to, I was in the place I didn't recognize. Wasn't sure how I got there, or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm. So what am I doing here? My throat was dry. Hey, have some water. And there was a dull ache at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually, I managed to move my neck and glance around. Can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Somehow, I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to get back, go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy. And without the fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. Oh. Huh? Okay, so this little guy, I guess it's a ma'am. I think... Pause! I think that they are the other headmaster, right? Remember, there's those 5 guys that we don't have access to, that we don't know where they are, because we're only 10 at the academy. What if there is another defense academy, which this thing is leading, and these 5 people are there? Is that Sarai? Bruh, get away from me. Hey, how much? 26, 27, 28. Chill, bruh. I don't think... No, we're back to our room. Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was in a bed. A bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. Oh, it's not your room. Wow, this isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior. Hold up. Why is there a star? Hold up. I know that in the military, the more accessories you have, the higher ranked you are. As the little grey blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sarai. Who are you? Indeed, I am often told we look alike, but it is as you say, I am not the Honorable Sarai. Likewise, this is not your room back at the last defense academy you know of it. This is, in fact, second to last defense academy, bro. Honorable Sarai, second to last. You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. My, but I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapsed out in the wilderness. That means you were not the one that knocked us out. You mean you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. You alone? That's when I found you, young man, face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy lickety-split. New soundtrack too. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. Still don't understand how that happened though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Yeah, you're not so far. Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it is not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept for so long. You got this second to last defense academy, didn't you? What is this place? And who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. What's your name? Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta.
Huh?
Yeah. They were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. Felt like I hadn't eaten in days. Yeah, a bit. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shuffled in onigiri after onigiri, desperate to sate my hunger. Ah, it does my heart good to see a youngin' enjoying their food so. But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I have to introduce you to the others as well. Huh? What others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. You're currently engaged in a training exercise, oh my god, in the gymnasium. What we say we continue this conversation there? I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. And she has a heart behind? Or it's the same heart. It's just since she's opacity 50%. With that said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. Oh, it's a boy. Okay, never mind. There's another academy? Like a second campus? It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Oh my god. Why would they set things like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Do we have a gym? Maybe then I'll get some answers. Dorm room. Oh, hold up. I don't have access to the map. Wow, that's a lot of rooms and no way to get back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Considering ours was let's say uninhabited, like there was no one inside it. I guess there's 6. Walking through the school hallways gave me major deja vu. It was similar to Last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. Hold up, there's something written here. I see 0, 0, 1. What? I can't read. Yeah, no, I can't read. 1F though. Hold up. Gotta go down. Gym. Oh, their gym is unlocked. Ours is not. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Oya, kimi wa?
Those are some. Those are some interesting designs.
ああ、ようやく長い眠りから目を覚ましたね。それはよかった。随分と心配してたんだよ。指を何本か切り落としても起きないからさ。
Nigo though.
冗談だよ。信じちゃって可愛いな。私は無抵抗な人間を切り刻むほど病気的じゃないさ。
お主、2日以上も寝たままだったでござるぞ。
Interesting. She has a very special way of speaking, like a certain dialect, maybe accent even. How is this possible in the TRC? Is the TRC actually big? Big enough to have like a different, again, dialects?
拾ってくれたそやつに感謝するのだな。でなければ、お主は今頃は新興生の餌でござる。
俺、2日以上も眠っていたのか。
ねえ、お礼は？そいつの手柄は私の手柄で、私の手柄は私の手柄なの。
Iborn?
さっさと私にお礼を言いなさいよ。ほら、裸で土下座して地面に頭をこすりつけながら切腹しなさいってば。
I'm good.
切腹はお礼じゃないぞ。
Ooh, how interesting.
そんなに一気にまくし立てると彼が困っちゃうでしょ。
There's only 3 people?
こういう時は自己紹介から始めないと。じゃ
ゃあまずは本館から。本館は2号第二防衛学園の司令官をやってるんだ。
Interesting. Nigo actually means second.
司令閣下の下官で司令官2号だから2号なの。
Okay, so in Japanese, there's some play words on Nigo, which is interesting, but it's like it doesn't translate into English.
よろしくね。
ああ、よろしく。
こっちの彼女はマガドリキョシカさん。
Kyoshika, huh?
東京団地の奥地にある森の中でずーっと武術の修行生活を送ってたんだって。
You, Bushido? Interesting. What was Tenko's? I forgot. Aikido, yeah. The coat, though, the cape, incredible. Incredible.
おかげでちょっと浮世離れしたところもあるけど、とっても正義感の強い女の子なんだよ。
拙者マガドリキョシカと申す。よろしく頼むでござる。
どうもよろしく。
She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must really be proud of her heritage.
お主、自分が2日以上も寝ていた原因については知っておるのか？
Yeah, I don't think a simple concussion makes you sleep for 2 days.
いや、わからないけど、ちょっと頭が痛むってことしか。
残念ながらお主は奇病にやられておる。手遅れのようだ。
No!
奇病？手遅れ？
お主がかかった奇病は
These goofballs, bro.
というものらしい。
Dense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Really?
肉離れは全身すべての肉が骨から剥がれ落ち、
Yeah, bro.
骨だけになる気が聞いた。つまりお主はブルックのようになってしまうのでござる。なんとも忍とも恐ろしいでござる。
Pack it up, bro. Panties? What if I wasn't even... In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh. An indecent request to see no, no, no.
っていうか、肉離れってそんな奇病じゃないだろ。割とよくある筋肉の損傷だけど。
奇病ではない。
Who lied to her?
クララ殿、また拙者を騙したでござるな。
ひしひし。
Hmm.
という感じでちょっと浮世離れしたところもあるけど、とっても正義感の強い女の子なんだよ。
You got it. That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
次にあっちの彼は面影ゆがむくん。高校生殺し屋って変わった経歴の持ち主なんだ。
Teenage assassin. How?
次に
よろしくね。
Bro is straight out of Windbreaker, bro. His design, I mean.
高校生。
And not in a good way.
殺し屋？
我が一族の家業でね。そのためにこの体も人体改造されているんだ。
Huh.
人体改造？
けど私は殺し屋なんて好きじゃなくて、こんなことをして許される。
His right hand actually. Why is it so pointy?
してるんだ。やりたくない人をやるなんてさ。
Yeah, bro. He. Yeah, bro. I don't know what they're cooking with the characters, bro. I bet this dude could out-freak Darumi in many ways, bro. Like, bro, his hair on the same level as Darumi. Seems like he has makeup too, like, you know, here. So maybe on that aspect too, and just the freakiness overall.
私は大好きなやりたい人だけをやりたいんだ。
Yeah. They would be best friends. Yeah, probably.
もっと愛のある殺しがしたいな。
Other than that, I think his fit is pretty cool.
究極の殺しだと思わないかい。
Like the sort of a kimono.
思いと やられたい思いが重なり合うような
I don't know what they're playing, what they're playing at, but
愛のない殺しの
this is probably not how you make people love your characters, bro. This is quite the opposite.
私は一人一人の殺しを大事にしたいタイプでね
No,
人
stop
それぞれに合った
yapping.
殺し方を追求したいんだ今こうして話している瞬間
Oh, you're already kidding me, bro. Trust me, you already are.
想像を張り巡らせているよいろんなイマジネーションが湧いてくるなあ想像しているだけだから安心して
Bro, I get it.
だってすぐやるような
I get it, bro.
じゃないから
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd be the real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I'd want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
そしてこの可愛らしい被り物をした彼女は大鈴木クララさんだよ。
Kurara. What is hold up, can I? No. I was about to say yo. Could it be an anagram of a Karua? No. It is not.
東京団地でも有数の資産家であるあの大鈴木家のご令嬢さんなんだ。
Oh, Suzuki, huh?
図が高いわよこの愚か者。
Hey, who's designing those characters, bro? Is this character pretty interesting? But there is one character in one of Kodaka's works that probably has the craziest, weirdest design of all times. It's like this guy from Tribe 9. Like, wow. I think it's probably not going to be able. I think it's impossible to be topped. This design, I mean. But this one, Ferrara's design is that's pretty up there still.
ちょっとあんた何ジロジロ見てんの。
いやそりゃ見るだろそのビジュアルで見るなって方が難しいだろ
Forget about the mask. The coat. Ooh, it is good.
この高貴な私がなんで被り物をしているのか知りたいのね。
Yeah.
下流階級が身の程をわきまえなさい。生まれ変わって出直してくるのね。
Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this
と
much?
いうわけでよろしくね。本当はあともう一人メンバーがいるんだけど。
How much rooms did we count? 7? That's 4, 5, and then me, that's 6. There's still one room that is open. Huh. Yeah, and that's still 14 students.
今はちょっとお出かけしちゃってるみたいだね。
What if it's baby girl? What if it's baby girl Miss Shizuhara?
また探索に行ったみたいだよ行動力があって
Probably not.
可愛いよね
But you never know.
中身も可愛い
No, bro, stop.
中身って性格って意味だよ本当にそういう意味だよ
What's that mean? What's that mean, bro?
次は君の自己紹介だね。君の名前を教えてくれる？
Yeah.
俺の名前は隅野匠だよ
あんたの名前なんてどうでもいいわよ。奴隷番号を言いなさい。それで覚えてあげるわ。
Hey, listen to me. If I was unfamiliar with Kodaka's bullshit, I would probably just close the game off, bro. Probably because what are you doing, bro? No, this is CBT, bro.
聞かれたから答えただけだぞ
で、
Introducing like 3
大
characters.
衆防衛学園から来たんだよね。
that are just obnoxious.
そうだよ。
うわー、本当にびっくり。まさか向こうから人がやってくるなんて。
Okay, so when do we say that?
どうして君はここに？向こう
That
はどうや
Suray's
ってんの？
dead.
毎晩司令閣下と報告し合う予定だったのに、作戦開始直後から連絡取れなくなっちゃって、
Well,
通信の機械が壊れちゃったのかなーって心配してたんだ。
you're close, to be honest. You're close. He doesn't know what happened to Suray. Looks like I'll have to break it to him. Can I talk to the others? So migraine is only a commonplace ailment. I can't believe I was taken in by Lady Kurora's lies. Have you seriously never heard of a migraine before? Of course I've heard of it. I simply forgot, that's all. Forgive me. My life has been devoted to training ever since childhood. I never left the forest before coming here. I am entirely self-taught when it comes to academics. So there are some things I might forget more than others. That must have been hard. Never been any good at studying on my own, apart from maybe learning my multiplication tables way back. What? Don't tell me you never learned those either. Of course, the multiplicity tables, I know them well. They just slipped my mind for a moment. How exactly did you study, bro? Is that a whole ass? No, it's not a pig. That's a cat. There's a girl on her coat. With books, naturally. My grandmother had a formidable library of manga. I had no shortage of reference material. Oh no. Language, mathematics, history, everything I know about life, I learned by reading manga. Please don't tell me she thinks everything she read actually happened. History? Like, hey, you know, back in 761 when Goku died of the heart virus. No. Probably creeped out by me being an assassin. I am not doing a special voice for you, bro. Not like killing random people I don't even know, but it's the family business. I was born into it. Unfortunately for me, I was also born with a natural talent for it, so I don't have all that much choice in the matter. Someday, I'd like to break free and pick my own targets. Oh no. Kill the people I want to kill. Killing people for money is impersonal. I want to meet someone who wants to murder me just as... Oh, bro. The invaders, actually. Who knows? If you play your cards right, maybe you and me will... No. Oh, no. Don't tell me he's that Nagito, bro. He's the Nagito of the game. No, you have a shit haircut, bro. I'll pass. Let's keep a healthy distance between us. You should consider it an honor to be allowed in my presence. If we were back at the complex, I never associate with your type. That's fine with me. Wouldn't want to hang out with someone who wears a giant tomato on their head either. Yeah, that drab outfit of yours is made from regular cloth too. How very mundane. Bro. Hey, I'm sure your clothes are all expensive designer brands, but in the end, they're just cloth. Or they're just cloth too, you know? I out to wash your mouth out with industrial cleaner for that remark. This is no ordinary fabric. This is oh my god, it's a one-of-a-kind material, handmade by my favorite idol group. They've never done any weaving before, but people will do anything if you pay them or threaten them enough. You made an idol group do what? Do that, sure. Any chump with a few million in their bank account can buy designer brands. The true elite know how to go the extra mile and add real value to their purchases. That girl's got a real nasty attitude. I think all that money's gone to her head. Hey, Nigo, bro.
そうだな。じゃあ順を追って話すけど。
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me. Yeah, no, I don't think this is Hiroko.
みんな、ただいま。
Hey, it might actually be Karua, bro. Hey, everyone, I'm back.
は？
Did she actually forget? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my start hearted beating like crazy. Yes, of course. And my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. Shit. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast I thought it might burst out of my chest.
ごめんね。戻るのが遅くなって。
Well, same face, same hair, same eyes, and same accessory. Sorry it took so long.
大主、また一人で探索に行っていたでござるか？危険だとあれほど言っておるのに。
ごめん。何かちょっとでも手がかりを見つけられないかと思って。私はまだ諦めてないから。モコちゃんのこと。
Who is Moko?
びっくりした。君、やっと目を覚ましたんだね。よかった。もう平気なの。全然起きないから心配してたんだよ。
Did she have that mole before? Did she or did she not?
たくみくん、どうしたの？
カルア。
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro went for the hug, huh? The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute.
カルア、無事だったんだな。なんでこんなところにいるんだよ。まさかお前もここで戦わされてるのか。
How's this gonna go?
ちょっと。なんですか。いきなり何するんですか。
What's her name?
何言ってるんだ。どうしたんだよ、カルア。
だからそのカルアって
That's not her name, huh?
誰のことですか。
は？
人違いだと思います。私カルアって名前じゃなくて桐藤のぞみです。それが私の名前ですから。
And still, it's not an acronym of Karua's name. Because now, the Makoto and Nagito situation is a bit different, but it's more of a troll, to be honest. That's how I feel it. But Nagito Komaida is an acronym. It's acronym, right? I'm not a dumbass, right? Hold up, let me. Okay, so it's anagram. Nagito Komaida is an anagram of what? Big Mac. What is Big Mac's name? I forgot, but Makoto, you get me. But here it's not the same situation. It's interesting. Nozomi Kirifuji. It's not even the same family name. Nozomi. She's not Karua? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle is a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karua. Alright, bro. Chill. Okay, bro, chill. Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say anything anymore, a metallic sound rang out. The next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumonji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence, I ask thee, holy Jumonji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits sucker in tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? Bro, what did you read, bro? I'm not reading this though. No. The indecent kind. Trust me, Kiyoshika. You'll be doing the world a favor by separating this oaf's head from his body. No! That's quite enough. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Shumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Karua you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. What's wrong? You're not... They're all saying this girl isn't Karua. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. Okay, I like that they're not playing around too much with it. What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up. Or worse. I need to be smart about this. Sorry. I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm a little out of it from whatever knocked me out. And you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you. After all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurara. Including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the Holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kiyoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh. Why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yo, that's true. Yeah, the girls here can be kinda intense. You gotta be careful around them. Oh, you're the only dude here. That's interesting. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. It's the Joker meme, bro. What is it already? When I do it, society calls me, or some bullshit like that. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You're letting it all hang out. He was actually... No, bro. I need out, bro. Where is this? No. The other academy was better, bro. It was a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Oh, right. I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Surei being dismembered and hidden in the ruins. About Hiruko taking over as leader, then going missing. About us being drugged and losing all our food. And finally, about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies, only to be caught in the storm, and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all used as peasants on that side. You know, like Kiyoshika.
Huh?
Useless! Together with the Holy Sword Jumanji. Holy Jumanji Sword. I am the finest swordswoman in all the land. Is it a bit hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. way she acted when she was concerned. Her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Karua and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be? Nah, bro. Bro's just like that, bro. Bro, it's shocked. Good grief. I think all this info's been too much for Nigo. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal. Or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling canter? To the recycling center? Shit, bro, stop! After a merciless barrage of wax on the head from Kurara, Nigo finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Sarai killed, dismembered. No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway. If their stealth unit are anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No. Sarai, my honorable Sarai, how can this be? And you, quit your blabbering or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings, bro. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. Do they say anything else? Is something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. Her voice and expressions are just like I remember. The only thing that's different is her hair. Her clothing, actually. She has to be Karua. What's going on here? Is she getting cloned by Mama? First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Corny ass name, but lovely. Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your last defense academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from... How does it go? Ah yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well. And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean at the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects, without this particular asset, would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. What?
Huh?
World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Sarai tell you? This is the first time I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I've put my foot in it. If the Honorable Sarai didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right do I have to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics, have you no honor, sir? You mentioned it first. The Honorable Sarai would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. Specs, huh? But that's the last you'll hear of it from me. The hell's world death? I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Surai's gone, right? So what's the problem? No, it doesn't work that way. Superior officers' orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Hold up. Because Sarai said I gotta go and ask for permission from the higher-ups. Who are they? Guess that's all I'm getting. World death. Sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or the name of an organization, maybe? And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it. Or them? I have no idea what it could be. But there's one thing... Oh, but if there... Oh my god. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? That's a pretty special, gym, if I may say. It's the same dialogue, okay. But don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. How? Sacrificed?
Huh?
Sacrificed? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh, no. We have a revival-matic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side?
Huh?
What was her name? It's not Muko, it's Moko, I think. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away for the drones or the revival-matic to be of use. By now, they've probably... Don't say it. Moko is alive. She has to be. Moko. Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiro. Mojo Jojo? A most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means she had the disgustingly positive attitude. Like Takumi. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her her lives. We all owe her our lives. Damn it, man. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there. Somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily. So I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever prison they've taken her to. So, in answer to your earlier question, yes, it is just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Ah, yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh, never mind. Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster. You... Seriously, all I did was ask a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Oh, everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes? That's true. Even I am not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters? Even her, Karua? Karua, a seasoned fighter at home? On the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? There's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is generating... Hold up. Oh, you got me. Ah, another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are we going to do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much fiercer. But everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused, being brought here and forced to fight they weren't forced? Never mind. Sure, a little. It's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this. So it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities. There's a lot of serious stuff going on here. The Karua I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through it all before this. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelon, it is my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course, sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination, huh? Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying around to fight the good fight and whatnot. And you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. I guess. What? Sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. You know, because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. Yeah. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Positivity, huh? Again, just like bro, but like, Is something wrong? No. Sorry, it's nothing. She and Karua may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities though. So, what are you gonna do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you'd get such an idea. Stop it, you freaks. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I'd want it to be a lot more exposed than that. Feel me? Nah, nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Sure, naturally, it'd be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, really, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? Sure. You mean I can't get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. The school bus. We have a special model parked in our garage. We don't have anything in our garage. What? Like an actual bus? Do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions and the like. It was meant to be classified information. I can say anything around you, can I? I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worrying about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh, right. Thanks. That'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny page's reject and his goofball friends? Oh, well, that's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Okay, buddy. Losing the Honorable Saray will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean Saray was the one in charge for everything before? Of everything? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get the supply packages together too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Huh? By the way, interesting detail is that Nigo in English calls Takumi Mr. Sumino, but in Japanese, he calls him Takumi-kun. So basically like just Takumi, I guess. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Karua or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karua again. And now... Hey peasant, take those filthy eyes of yours off Nozomi. Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do with her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of immorality! Wait, no, of course not. You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want this Lech, casting his splooge spell on you. I can't stand guard for you. I will what? I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? You threatened me in some ways I didn't really like earlier, Yugamu, so I'm not sure I want to take you on that. See? I knew this guy's on some bullshit, bro. Maybe after you come back to my room, I'll demonstrate some of my favorite torture method. Oh no. I mean, I'll give you a relaxing massage. I think I'll pass. I couldn't talk to Nozomi. I wanted to be alone. Took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. ... No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind: Nozomi. Ah, hold up, it's not actually the same accessory. Karua. Yes, exactly. See, Karua only has one flower, whereas Nozomi has two. It doesn't help that she also has the braid of death. Usually in anime, mothers that have this haircut, like a braid on her shoulder, they die. They simply die. So I don't know. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Karua could be they could be twins, huh? I didn't look at Karua's if she had a beauty spot here, whatever it's called here. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, Nozomi's so calm and stoic. Karua would probably be freaking out if she were here now. And if she really were Karua, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Would that be why she doesn't know me? Yeah, the flashback just before. They're playing with us. I just know they're playing with us. I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding out the truth. I've been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up, or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her. Alone. I have to get cleft in twain to get her. If I have to get cleft in twain to get her, so be it. I can always come back with a revival-matic anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Here I go. Mustering up the courage, I made my way toward the door. But right as my hand fell on the doorknob... What? An alarm? There was no doubt about it. It was the same blaring siren. Siren, right? Yeah. And flashing lights that I'd seen and heard so many times before. Enemy attack? The invaders are coming. You are saying that? It's not the alarm saying that? We know. Oh right, we're in a desert here. Suddenly, I was in fight or flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood was pumping, my whole body was trembling. I threw the door open and dashed outside. She doesn't like the alarm! Oh, I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozomi. This was hardly the time or the place. Are you going to fight with us, Takumi? Huh? Kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but... yeah, of course. Can't just stand by and do nothing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Their attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozomi? Well, yes, naturally. That's the reason I'm here after all. It's up to all of us to fight to keep humanity safe. I feel like that's gonna crush you at some point, this responsibility. Karua was more timid than most people, a real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this, with so much on the line, she'd never have chosen violence so easily. Calling it the natural thing to do. That's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine. It's embarrassing to admit this, but I am afraid of the alarm. I've never liked sirens, ever since I was little.
Huh?
知ってるでしょ、警報苦手なの。
But I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. Nozomi raised both hands and gave her cheeks a light slap. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be alright? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. I have questions. So, she looks like her, she has the same mannerism, body language, and all that shit. She doesn't like sirens, just like Karua. I wonder if she has the same scar on her tummy, because that would be definitive proof that they're the same person. Right, you're right. Let's go. What if she just dies and we can't talk to her after? Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the war room. Oh my goodness gracious! Another enemy attack! Everybody remain calm! You're the one who needs to calm down. Forgive me, it's just... we've barely had the time to recover since the last one. I'll be counting on you all to do your best out there. That includes you too, Mr. Sumino. Before we start, I just want to check. Your revival-matic bring me back if I die out there. Oh yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It will work for any student from either academy. That's so interesting. The same goes for the ones at the main campus. Okay, good. Looks like this could be a tough one. There's a lot of invaders out there, and no wall to keep them out. Our weaker defenses make us an easier target. You're even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at Last Defense Academy. Time for another round of meaningless killings. You're breaking my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. The TRC is depending on us. Nico, I'll be expecting something sweet when this battle's over. Have it ready by the time I get back.
Aye aye, sir.
Aww. Aye aye, sir. Yeshiwa mochi and kombucha tea for me, please. Aye aye, sir. You're such an old lady, Kiyoshika. Why don't you try some Mari Totsi for a change? Mary, what? Oh, you'd never heard of Mary Totsu. How out of touch can you be? What a freak! Of course I know it. I've gazed upon them many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth just by looking at it. Break it up, you two. We can try a bunch of different snacks together later. But first, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we'll still have a school to come back to. Don't worry, we can try it. We can do it if we try. I can guarantee it. You know who else was this cheerful, hopeful, and was trying to do things right Miss Akamatsu and Miss Kaede. And you know how she ended up? Yeah. What's making me compare the two of them is the song, is the soundtrack Claire de Lune. Bro!
大丈夫だよ、たっくんなら。なんとかなるし、なんとかできるって。
Damn.
それじゃあ始めるよ。みんな防衛戦を展開させて。
How does the drip look for them? What the hell? Hold up, I need to see that back. Wait, she's the only one different, what? What? Okay. Chill.
みんな準備はいいね。のぞみさんも人工クラスアーマーの具合は問題ない？
What?
バッチリだよ。あ、うん。私はみんなと違ってちょっと特別なんだ。
Oh, no, I think it's clones. I really think it's clones. Because there's no way it's just a coincidence. The pumpkin! Well, the tomato has a... She's a witch! That's crazy, bro. I thought it was a shovel, but is this a broom? I think that's why she's flying. But like, is that a scalpel or some bullshit? What does this guy have? He's got like claws, but like, hey, I don't know, bro. Special health. Recovers 1 HP to allies within 8 spaces of when user moves. Huh. 8 HP. Wow, she's so squishy. Attack +2 when against lone enemies. Huh. And what is this? Recovers 3 HP. 2 structures. That's so interesting. Also, her logo is very ominous and eerie. Kurara is a defender, specializing in base defense. She can use craft to make devices that operate automatically. What? That's so cool. Whenever her specialist skill, special crafting is activated, 3 HP is restored to any device placed in the surrounding 8 spaces. Repair the barrier generator and defend the base.
クララさんは設置型兵器と呼ばれる特殊な兵器を工作することもできるんだよ。
Yeah.
みんなを援護してくれて、防衛戦を有利に進めるのにとても役立つはずだよ。
Okay.
あんた、誰に向かって説明してんの？え？誰ってそう言われる。
Me.
なんでもいいわ。下流階級の貧民どもは全力で私を守りなさい。私の兵器力で新興生どもを掃討してやるわ。
Oh, Suzuki Nightmare. Whack an enemy. No, it is a shovel. Damn. Inflicts stun. Stun is insane. Crafted mounted turret. We can only have a max of 2. And it has 5 HP. And deals 2 damage. Wow. She's interesting. Huh. Well, the range is a bit ass, to be honest. That means it only attacks like 2 spaces in front of it, on the left and right, so not inside. This is bow. Bow. Okay, Yugamo. An attacker specializing in status abnormalities. He automatically gains +2 attack when attacking an enemy with a status abnormality from a specialist skill, Special Biology. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro, pack it up. No, no,
見な
no,
いで
no.
やめてくれ私がやってるところを見ないでくれいや見てくれやってる私をもっともっと見てくれ
I'm good, bro. What's it with? -1 attack. Where you get +2 attack. Huh. Well, that's interesting, but your move is very bad in my opinion. Your movements. And I think we're very squishy, to be honest.
出番でござるな
Kiyoshika is an attacker that can deal heavy damage to lone enemies. Enemies are alone when there are no other enemies in the adjacent spaces in any cardinal direction. +2 attack when a lone enemy, yes.
聖十文字刀よ共に戦場に咲き狂おうぞ
Her sprite is super cool.
行くぞ悪の進行性を一刀両断でござるニンニンニン
It's the flowing hair that makes it super cool, in my
吉田
opinion.
さん前から言おうと思ってたけどそれじゃあ侍じゃなくて忍者だろ
何を言うか拙者の剣術はちゃんと木の葉の里で学んだ独学でござる
Okay, I need to know what Konoha means. Konoha.
だからそれ忍者だって
Jumonji Slash. Ignores armor, but her skills are doo-doo. Alright, Nozomi is a support specialist that can heal and protect allies. In addition to being able to heal HP, status abnormalities and fatigue, she is the only one capable of removing stun. Yeah.
そうそうのぞみさんについて説明しておくね気づいてると思うけどのぞみさんは他のみんなとはちょっと違うんだ
Yeah.
彼女が着ているのは人工クラスアーマーで持っている武器も人工クラスウェポンって言って要は人工的に作られた特別なものなんだ
Huh.
私学力がちょっとしかなくて学力がうまく使えないんだ
That's so
だから
weird.
この人工的な武器を使わないと新興生とは戦えないんだよ
Hold up, isn't it in Toaru when where there is a girl, the railgun girl? Doesn't her mother clone her or some bullshit like that? I think it's the same dog, but then how do you explain having a little Himonima?
万が一の時のために用意しておいたものだけど実際に使うことになるとは思わなかったよでも微量だけどのぞみさんにも学力はちゃんとあるから新興生にも攻撃は通じるよただしのぞみさんは保健室の蘇生マシーンも使えないから危なくなったらすぐに撤退してね
分かってる
That's why she has.
のぞみさんはセンスが抜群だから足手まといどころか強力な戦力になると思うよ
That's why she has little HP.
よく考えたら不思議なんだよななんでのぞみさんだけ学力がまあ何人もいればそういう特別な子もいるか
Stop trying to
差別しちゃいけないよね
brush it off
そう
this
だよ
easy.
とりあえず今は
Rescue bullet, 3 HP, heals fatigue, paralyze, inflicts stun. Wow. And +2 on flight. Interesting. Yeah, so what now? What do I do? I think I want to play it safe. And that's a little basic. Armor piercing. Yes, we know. I think we're gonna save the AP. Oh, there's 2 waves. Youch. Youch. Well, goodbye, tower.
なんとうわせは付き合い
サポートするよ
礼を言う
実況させてもらうよ
Okay. Oh, let me see the ultimates.
待ちきれないよ
Twilight Atrocity. Yeah, it's like the Rumies. The AoE, I mean.
ひざまずかせてやるわ
Oh, Suzuki 3 damage each. I suppose they detonate on death.
私の番だね。
Healing Shower. Heals status effects, fatigue, and recover 3 HP for everyone, huh? Sure. Susanoo's Wrath.
チェスト
Damn.
一斉食らえ
やるね。君も随分とやり慣れているみたいじゃないか。
Huh.
これでも一応何度か戦ってるからな。
Oh, that's true. How much time has it been since they've gotten to this school? Oh, besides, if we're talking seasoned fighters, she acts like these battles are something routine, almost normal. Maybe it's the weird armor, but the way she moves is just so detached, so emotionless. Yo, bro, I tell you, she a clone or a robot or something like that. The Karua I know would never act like that, not in a million years. I guess I really was.
みんな油断しないで。次の進行生の集団が来てるよ。しかも反応が強い部隊長もいるよ。
Whoa, that's new. Alright, bro. Oh, they have shoes. Oh, bro seems pretty angry.
モコちゃんをさらった部隊長とはまた別のやつだね。
だが吐き気を催すほどの悪意を漂わせておる。聖十文字刀もビンビン反応しているでござる。
醜い化け物の分際で後期の私の前に立つんじゃないわよ。私は世界を滑る大鈴木家の嫡女大鈴木クララよ。図が高いのよこの愚か者。みんな頑張って。あいつを倒してこの学園を守って。
よしやるぞ。
Squad 3. That's a lot of people, bro.
あの部隊長は移動範囲が広くてあっちこっち動き回って厄介だね。あんな敵にはクララさんの設置型兵器はもちろんだけど防壁装置も有効かもしれないよ。積極的に活用してみて。
Yeah. Strategic material. You can now use strategic materials items. There are traps you can use to defend the base, as well as enhancements that will boost your stats. Strategic materials can be used without consuming AP or becoming fatigued, and are fully replenished for each battle. Darumar and Chubritas prioritize attacking set objects, but putting down metal fences is highly effective for protection. You can also use them to cordon off enemies. Okay. Oh, with square. Gains 1 attack, 3 move, heals fatigue. Metal fence. 5 HP. This guy has 45 HP. Rapid fire can act twice per turn and can counter. Okay, this guy's strong.
これだ。突き上げ。やったでござる。
足止めよ。
Oh. Bruh. This is bad. This is legit bad. I want to use Takumi to clean here? I think I do. There's still a lot of people behind. Bro, we're doomed. sheer health. Zero. Oh, because -1 attack? Yeah. I have an idea. I want to nuke.
準備できてるよ。
I want to nuke. I want to nuke the boss, but like, I don't think it's gonna be able with, it's gonna be possible with 2 AP. Let's just end turn.
ちょっとまずいかな。
Ew. Yeah, the bleed, I forgot about that.
これでござるな。
Okay.
シュストセーリシュストこれが拙者の真の力でござる。
Well, well, well. This was mighty cool. Wave 2 end. Battle end, you mean, right? Yes, it's execution time, bro. And I get to choose, that's crazy. Nozomi and finishing blows. Nozomi is damn. Nozomi is unable to control her emo anema. Emo anema and cannot deal the finishing blow. I think that they made her different, just to justify the fact that she's gonna die, or something like this. This is a heartbeat, isn't it? Damn, that's kind of creepy. I think I'm gonna go with her, huh? She's gonna be a beast, I think, compared to the other buffs. But the first buff isn't always it's kind of ass, if I may say. It's like special +1 and 10% voltage.
お命頂戴いたす。
Damn.
これにてしまいでござる。
Are we missing a letter or I'm tripping? Down left. Special attack 1 and 10% voltage, yes. Yeah, S rank. Wahoo! No! Amazing! Absolutely marvelous! Splendid work, everyone! Thanks to your efforts, second to last Defense Academy will stand firm for another day. And you saved my bacon, too! Yes, should be safe, for now. Oh, please. I didn't even have to use a third of my full power. And this isn't even my final form! I still have 8 transformations left! Bro. Pop quiz, Kiyoshika. If I use 2/3 of my full power, how many transformations would I have left? Let me see. If 1/3 left, 8 more. Now, if 1/3 left 8 more, then 3 times 8 is 21. Then how sweet it is to watch country bumpkins struggling with Bathic. But I can't read, bro. I'm a country bumpkin, yeah, for sure. I'm not a bumpkin. Math just happens to be my worst subject. Now then, I'd say you deserve a victory party after such an intense battle. How about that Mari Toutso, I promise you? Yes, a Mari Toutso party with my little superstars. That's so crazy. Bro. Nah. Mari Toutso, little superstars, and let's go! Right, let's get back to school and... There's more? The next moment, the air around us seemed to warp and pulse. Whoa, you look fancy as shit. Yo, her jewelry is crazy. Oh no, that's a Souls boss here. Damn. But even her tomato face has expressions. Nah, but bro, Soul of Cinder gotta chill, bro. What the hell is that? No title. Shit, this might just be the final boss. And also, there's an additional guitar, I'm pretty sure, in the soundtrack. Nigo said, this is a super great invader. 45 HP, no to bleed, stun and piercing. Wow, no to piercing. This is both. 2 AP. What? Ah. 99 armor and no piercing, huh? Whoa, 99? How? I'm not gonna try for sure, but like, and you have 2 AP. That's not fair, bro. Wait, I used 2, but I only got 1 plus 1 attack? Huh? Well, 88 armor is Do we have? Oh, no, I can't even. Can you pause? I don't think you can. Wow. You have wings too?
まるで歯が立たない。化け物だね。とてもやれる気がしないよ。
This is not what he said in
とんでも
Japanese.
ない強さでござる。
でもなんであいつはとどめを刺しに来ないの？
こっちが不死身なのを知っているか、それとも眼中にすらないか。
それより
She's gonna die.
止めないと
Goodbye, Nozomi.
止め
Goodbye.
ないと。
待て、無茶だ。あんなやつ、叶いっこない。
I'm gonna take a break because I feel like we're gonna witness one hell of a Takumi crash out. Hold up.
それに、君は殺されたら蘇生できないんだろう。
でも防衛室
Man,
の中
fuck
で物を
humanity,
奪
bro.
われたら人類が
みんな大丈夫？
なんと
I mean, I was emulating
生きてはいるでござる。
Takumi, of course.
さっきのやつが校舎に入っていった。
I would never sacrifice humanity for a bitch. Never.
このままだと防衛室に侵入するぞ。
どうにかして止めないと。
Yes, die and have Takumi awaken. Classic.
あんな化け物をどう止めるっていうの？
And be like, for real, how do we get out of this?
2号、何かいい手はないのか。俺たちは
Blow up
どう
the
すれ
school?
ばいいんだ。
逃げて。
Oh, what? Run to the main school?
諦めろっていうの？ダメだよ。だって私たちが諦めちゃったら。
大丈夫だよ。だってこの防衛室の中には何
Yes?
もないんだから。
What? What? It's bait?
何もないってどういうこと？
今まで内緒にしててごめん。でもこれだけは口を滑らせるわけにいかなかったんだ。とても大事な作戦だったから。
Damn. Right.
どういうことよ。ちゃんと説明しなさい。
Bro said we have a plan.
こっちの第二防衛学園はね、新校生の戦力を分散させるための
But then
おとり役
the
だったんだ。
students here are actual decoys.
ここには何もないんだ。みんなが本当に守らなくちゃいけないものはもう一つの防衛学園、
Wow.
最終防衛学園にこそあるんだよ。
最終防衛学園に？
もともといつかは向こうと合流する予定だったんだ。スクールバスもその時のためのものなんだ。だから君たちはあれに乗ってここから逃げて、そして最終防衛学園のみんなと合流してあっちの防衛室を守ってほしい。
Damn, what kind of life was happening?
守り抜かないといけない希望はあそこにあるから。
以降はどうするの？
最後までおとりとしての役割を全うするよ。あの化け物を放っておけないもん。
We're gonna lose
何を
both the headmasters. That's
最
crazy.
終防衛学園に司令閣下がいないのは少し心配だけど、でも本館は大丈夫だって信じてるよ。
Shit.
君たちなら
Nigo is just Munami Jr.
君たちならきっと人類の平和を守れるはずだよ。本館と第二防衛学園はここでさよならだ。みんな元気でね。
You're gonna blow yourself up. I know. I knew it, man. Wow. Wow. Who's driving? Who's driving? I probably shouldn't laugh right now, but who's driving, bro?